There are people in this life who need you in their life. Let me tell you, like the place that you're in, and I say this all the time, like the place that you're in, the people that you know, the the environment that you're in, like the neighborhood, the job, the school, all of those places are there for a reason. They are set up that way so that you can make an impact on the people around you. I know, and I say this because I felt the same way, is that sometimes you get into an environment, you think, who am I to help people? Who am I to know so much? And just recently, someone asked me a question, and I was like, yeah, I know what that means. But I'm always so humble with things. I don't like to be like, hey, absolutely, I know that. What, you didn't know that? What? I know. I like, hey, everyone learns different stages. But in my mind, I had this quick note. God's like, God is speaking to me right now. He is telling me to pray. You have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have things within you that not everyone knows. Just because you have experienced this, just because you have learned these things, just because you have taught some people these things, doesn't mean that everyone knows it. So it's important that when you think about the things that you know, when you start to learn things, that you go out there and you teach other people. And I can tell you that one of the most amazing things is when you start to teach other people, you start to grow. Did you know that? When you start to give it to other people, because in order for you to give, you've got to gain, right? You have to receive before you can give. You can't give anything you don't already have. You cannot give anything that you don't already have. And so listen to that for a second. So we talk about people that we deal with in the street sometimes, or people we may see in the store, maybe at school, at work, and they might not be too loving. They might not be too kind. Remember, they can't give. We cannot give what we don't have. Just let that sink in for a minute. Now, there may have been a time where you weren't very loving. There may have been a time when you had a bad mood. Certain days. I remember in college, I had not one, but 2 ear infections. And I made up in my mind, I said, you know what, today, and I mean, you gotta have the backstory for understanding this, right? I was always the jolly guy on campus. Everyone I'd see walking down Brock Commons, which is like the main Broadway of campus, I'd be high and high and high to people as I'm walking to class and stuff. And I knew so many people who knew me. I didn't like intimately hang out with a whole lot of people. But this day, I got to campus from being at home for the weekend. And I said, you know what? I don't feel good. I'm not talking to anybody today. I'm not in the mood. So I grabbed my bags out of my car. I had to park on like one side of the campus and walk all the other side of the campus. And I said, I'm not going to talk to anybody today. I don't feel good. I have the right today to not talk to nobody. I don't feel good. Leave me alone. And as I walked to my dorm room, what do you think happened? Mm-hmm. Started passing people that knew me. You know what I'm saying? Hi, and hi, and hi. And God spoke to me right there. He said, no, you don't get to just pick and choose to have a bad day. You need to think about what you can be grateful for. You need to think about what I've given you, the life that I've already given you. Yeah, you've got an ear infection, but you're still here. You're going to make it through this. You're going to grow through this. But this does not give you a right to mistreat people. This does not give you a right to be rude and be disgruntled. Now change that to you. Whatever situation you're dealing with right now, I don't know what it is that you're feeling. It could be pain internally. It could be hurt from your family, from your spouse, from your kids, from your boss, your coworkers. I don't know what you're dealing with right now. But that does not give you the right to mistreat people. That does not give you the right to be mean, to be agitated with people. It doesn't. You may feel that way, and it's okay to feel that way. But all I'm saying is it doesn't give you the right to choose to be that way. Okay, now everyone has bad days sometimes, right? It's not every single day that I'm smiling and I'm chipper, right? Some days I'm like, people, right? But the biggest thing behind life, though, is remembering that God loves you. And He loves you because He wants you to share His love with other people. And you may be someone who doesn't really know God, someone who doesn't really have an intimate relationship with God, really doesn't even like understand God and church and like all this stuff. It's okay. The basics of it is this. There's someone higher above, God, who created this universe, who created you, who formed you in your mother's womb before you were even born. He knew your name. He had a purpose designed in this world for your life. When you can grasp this, that before you came here, right, you don't have to make up a purpose in your life. Before you came to this earth, God had a purpose designed for you. Something for you to fulfill. Something that He wants you to step up and help people and serve people at this right time, at this right moment in life. right? You may wish you were younger or older, all these different things, but he wants you to live in this generation. The time frame that you're in right now, he wants to use you right now with what you have taught. And as you start to share those things with other people, he will provide. He will give you provision. He will give you more of what you need to continue on and help them. God loves you. I love you too. Remember, continue to love people through acceptance, service, and kindness. Accept people just as God accepts you. Serve people in your unique way, your special way.
We're always down for
and kind.
We're fine.
Always
That's
be
fine.
kind. Always be kind.
Figure it out. It's fine.
Take care.